white folks are sitting here playing with our lives, and I'm tired. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. So, no introduction needed. Let's talk about what is going on right now with the state. Girl, so much. Alabama has just signed into law something called, what is it? Human Life Protection Act. It is an anti-abortion bill that's supposed to support life because God said that it's important to protect unborn children or fetuses or eggs or sperm or whatever. Let's talk about it. Before we get started, I want to let you all know, girl, I done had some Jamaican rum and I'm gonna talk. So if you are a Christian and you can't take criticism, I kindly suggest you click off and find another video to watch because I ain't holding back. Y'all already know I'm an atheist. If you don't know, now you know, okay? I'm dragging religion, period. And the only religion I'm concerned about right now is Christianity. So let's talk about it. I hope you clicked off because if you didn't, you're gonna learn today. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey tweeted this a couple of hours ago. Today, I signed into law the Alabama Human Life Protection Act. To this bill's many supporters, this legislation stands as a powerful testament to Alabamians' deeply held belief that every life is precious and that every life is a sacred gift from God, even if it's rape. I want you all to understand this is why I am so hard on Christianity. This is the reason why, because we talk about the separation of church and state, but a lot of the laws that are in place and continuously to be written are written from folks who are citing God, who feel like God is telling them to protect life. And then when we talk about protecting life, we're not even talking about protecting unarmed black teenagers and unarmed black folks from getting shot and killed by police. We're talking about some microscopic thing inside of a woman's body, inside of a uterus, or whatever you want to call it. And these folks think it's important to say that, girl, you don't get the decision to make what you want to do with your body. I make that decision because I consider that life. And I'm going to protect it. I don't care about protecting you. I care about protecting what's inside. And then y'all say this mess. And you turn around and you don't even offer any other thing to protect life once it is out here walking and talking and fearing police. Stop with this mess of saying that you care about protecting lives. You do not care. You care about what you believe in, what you've been taught. That's it. You believe that your beliefs hold precedence over every single person on this earth. And that's why I'm so hard on religion, specifically Christianity, because I see it time and time again when a person thinks that just because the Bible tells them whatever, that everybody should follow. This is my religion, so everybody has to follow it. I don't care what religion you have or what you believe in, what faith or denomination your ass follow. You gonna follow what I deem as law. And these white folks are in power. And I talked to this man last night, this drunk ass Jamaican man from I can't think of what his name was. It probably doesn't even matter at this point. Sis had the audacity to tell me that white supremacy exists in my mind. That these white people don't have control. But yet we just seen that this white woman sitting here in her red blazer, because all of this right here, if this ain't no Game of Thrones plot for your ass, if this ain't no symbolism for your ass, this white woman with her glass can barely read, but she got on a red damn blazer and a damn pen, and she's saying to myself, I'm protecting what is sacred, a gift from God. You all don't care about protecting women. You don't care about protecting black men and women. You don't care about protecting black trans folks. You don't care about life because you're not even listening to these women who saying, sis, I need to have the right to be able to choose what I want to. If you don't believe in terminating pregnancy or doing whatever, you can't sit up here and hold that to every other woman or other person with a uterus that is sitting here with life inside them. You can't make that decision for them. And then when we talk about life and protecting life because life is precious. It is a scam. We don't care. We walking around cities where homeless people are sleeping on benches and we acting like we don't even hear them. We are at street lights looking at homeless folks talking about something, I need some money to be able to eat tonight. We are walking right past these people and we're not saying anything. We don't care about life. Stop fooling yourselves. Stop fooling yourselves with this bills and talking about some you care about life. Y'all, we don't care. We are selfish human beings. And I'm not saying all of us, but a huge majority, and I'm even going to say this, and you can think what you want to, we really don't care about everybody else. Because we'll give a little bit, but you're not getting enough for you to not be good. I'm not right now in the mind state that I'm going to let my apartment go for somebody else or invite 20 people to come live with me because I'm going to be uncomfortable. That's the mind state and I wish we would just be honest. I feel like if we would be honest, we'll be able to help people. But things like this, we're wasting taxpayers' money to sit up here and quote unquote protect life. No. Since you don't care, you don't care. And these white folks are sitting over here ruining lives because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Let's talk about it because all this is a signal to the Supreme Court to be like, girl, we are ready to overturn Roe versus Wade. We see how the Supreme Court is leaning to the right. And we gonna sit up here and write these laws and put this shit in place because y'all, we want y'all to talk about it. I think it takes 4 of the Supreme Court justices to say, listen, we gonna hear this case. Because this shit gonna make its way up there. Just had Kavanaugh confirmed not too long ago. And we already know this man, he's a conservative. He does not believe that a woman has a right to choose. And that is the best political statement ever, is that a woman should be able to, not even a woman, let me stop. A person who can bring a child in this world has the right to be able to decide what they want to do with it. Like, that is what it is. Like, he believes that nobody should be able to make a decision about what they're doing inside of their body. And that's all that is. And I don't see how people don't understand it and be like, oh, well, should nobody be able? We're not talking about going out of here and killing somebody at the bank because we want some of their money. We're talking about a person being able to make a decision what they want to do with something that is living and growing inside of their body. Like, and y'all are still like, well, let me stay on topic. So that's all it is. They want to overturn Roe versus Wade. Unfortunately, elections have consequences. And honestly, I don't even know if I can even say that because, like, yeah, let's say Hillary Clinton would have won. Like, it would have been something else. Like, and I truly kind of do believe in this statement of a death by 1,000 cuts or the electric chair. It's all the same. It's like, do you want to die slowly or you want to die? Because these Democrats ain't out here concerned about black lives like that. They're not. But at the same time, I can't tell you, sis, don't vote Republican. I can't. Like, what I'm seeing is Republicans are trash, and I'm also seeing the Democrats are trash. There's a couple of Democrats are good, but I ain't gonna be sitting up here saying that the whole Democratic Party is good. I'm not gonna say that all police officers are good. The whole system needs to be eradicated. Like, I understand why my position is continuously changing because I'm seeing what it is and I'm understanding from folks talking. As much as we want to drag these folks and call them insufferable because they're always talking about some things, I think it's because we always seeing people talk about shit. I think that's what it is. But backing up, because I'm gonna stay on task. I'm gonna stay on task. These folks know what is going on, and they know what's going on. Like, they know what they're doing. They are trying to push this shit on there to the Supreme Court. And it's going to make its way. It's going to be an interesting couple years. I don't know who's going to win this presidency coming up. I just don't know. But I just know that this is not good for folks who are still going to get abortions. They're still going to get abortions. They're probably not going to do it, going to whatever. They probably weren't doing that anyway because you got folks out here boycotting the person's decision to do what they want to with their uterus. So what all this is going to make people do underground type of ish. That's all that's going to happen. People are going to be unhealthy. They're going to be out here trying to terminate their own pregnancy whichever way they can. And it's not healthy. Like, you're putting people at risk, and they don't see that because they don't want to look at the research. They don't want to fund the research to understand it. They don't think it's important because they think that their religion trumps all. They believe it. And it's like, I keep telling y'all, we are still living in the Stone Age. Just because we ain't out here paddling and shit on the cars like the Flintstones, don't mean we ain't out here living that shit and laws. Like, you have people out here, like, we ain't got it. And I just keep saying it, and I cannot wait to talk about it on For the Culture Podcast. I cannot wait to talk about it in its entirety. This and a couple other things, but I just had to get this off my chest because it's really bothering me, and I feel for folks who cannot make a decision about what they want to do with their own bodies. And I just don't think it's right, and people are still going to do it. All it is going to be more unhealthy, so you're putting people at risk. That's just all it is. But you all wanted my thoughts on it as a gay black man, and I'm giving you my thoughts on it. Like, this is how I feel. I don't know. This is why I'm so hard on religion, because, and specifically Christianity, because so many laws, like I said, are put in place because of folks who are citing stuff like this. Sisters out here citing what she believes God told her. Like, what is the difference between her thinking what God told her and what I might consider what God told me? Like, girl, you ain't got no shit that's on proof. Like, I can't go off of what God told you. I don't know that. Anybody that's running for public office should not be citing their beliefs, making decisions on what they feel is important. I just don't think, it has not done us well. And I don't want to hear that there's good Christians, because we don't know. It might be some shit that we might consider to be good right now, and 10, 15 years from now, that should be trash. Okay, look how many times Joe Biden got to explain himself all the trash shit he did in the 90s. And so on and so forth, and we'll continue until we actually listening to people and start listening to a voice that's supposed to be in our head, that we don't have no evidence that is real or true or to be to believe. So that's why we call it faith. If you don't like what I said, I really don't give a damn. Unsubscribe, find somebody else to listen to, because I'm not going to be out here sugarcoat shit for your ass. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later on tonight. Bye.
Conversion therapy.